Hey people, it's Friday and I'm here. Still sick but better. Friday the 21st of February. Cheers. Um, this is some kind of silver um, tea. Mm. I love coffee. I like tea too, but I really do like coffee. But this is feeling right. I have not been this sick in ages. Yesterday was so horrible that I was able to get the video out, and then I spent the majority of the day in bed. I didn't even open the curtains. It felt so shitty. And then on top of it, we're in this unprecedented cold wave, which I guess in a couple of days it should be over. Can't be over soon enough because it's just been um, miserable. On top of trying to stay warm, but the strange aches that the cold, the flu gives you, and the strange symptoms, like intermittent headaches, and then just weird aches in the body, and then how you can literally feel it in the tissue of your bones and your your meat. Sucks. So I want to thank you for all of your well wishing, quite a bit. Apparently, these videos do a lot for people besides me talking about records. But I've been aware of this since I was a child. It's not an ego thing. It's something about my person. People find me calming, and I've just had it happen so many times out of the blue. You look like somebody I can trust. Can I talk to you? It's happened a bunch of times. Oh, so I still don't feel good enough that I should leave the house. It's so cold. I ran out of fresh fruit yesterday, which I'm bummed about, but I still don't feel okay about going out into the cold to get more. Um, I'll be fine, but I noticed that the fruit actually, yeah. And interestingly enough, I eat bananas, but I don't like them. But I can tell that they're good for me. I can feel it. So, with regard to some of the comments from people that seem kind of juvenile, I just, it takes all kinds of people. And I don't really know why you think it's funny that some people are annoying. I don't. But that's the way the world is. We got all kinds of people. And I want to say this, and then I'll move on to a couple of things about music. Um, the words trigger and also should, especially trigger, is a word that's been abused. You know, um, People started using it once they were hearing it in therapy and stuff. Triggering is different from just responding and reacting. Okay, triggering generally is connected to something traumatic. Okay, so when so and so said that I was triggered by the word should, that is absolutely incorrect. I am enraged by the stupidity of the use of the word. Okay, there's a million ways that you can say, might I suggest, or I have an idea. Can I share it with you? Instead of you should. You know what I'm saying? And it does go along with the black experience in America, where I've dealt with it so many times in the past, where it is just assumed because I'm black in a situation, I'll be less knowledgeable, less able. That's irksome and it's wrong. And it's left a scar. So that's what that's about. And it's not funny, okay? But I don't care about people who think it's funny and come over here and say stupid shit. That's on you, okay? So I've been so sick that it's been hard for me to relive Sunday night of the OEA Awards. It was wonderful, wonderful. And I did do a lot of hugging, so it's no wonder I got sick. And before I went, I did think about getting a mask, and then I just forgot because it was so cold. And then the next thing was we'll just get there and then get home. But I intend to, at the end of this video, show you a couple of pictures from the, where they set it up for winners and people to get their picture taken. I'll show a couple of those, and then I will add to the video the speech, the acceptance speech. But regarding some music, it came to me last night while I was in bed, and it's right here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Here's one. Records do get a little bit mixed up. Hopefully this is it right here. Yes. Okay. So 2 artists I want to feature in this one out of the W section. The first one is a band called the Wild Swans. Anybody else ever heard of the Wild Swans besides me? Anyone? On the Zoo label, which came to my attention because of Echo and the Bunnymen, the Teardrop Explodes, and all that. So that had my interest right away. But this is good. This is kind of on the early side of the band's sound. Revolutionary spirit, and God forbid. But this is good stuff. But then they put out this album. I think this is excellent. Fucking excellent pop music that is completely forgotten about. Bringing Home the Ashes by the Wild Swans. I think this is just absolutely fantastic. The music, I know the words because I like the song so much I want to sing them, but the words have no meaning for me. But the man's voice, the guy in the middle, love his voice, like a really beautiful tenor. But the arrangements of the music and the writing, the melodies, fantastic. I love this. Right quick, I appreciate when people share with me what they get a vibe from my music. But I'm happy to say that I am not taking nothing from no William Orbit or anybody else. I've heard William Orbit, but that ain't how I operate. This is my sound, okay? You get a vibe, that's cool. It's the Dereck vibe. It's not the William Orbit vibe, okay? Cheers. The other artist, right quick, I want to show a couple things by. Is the drummer Tony Williams. Tony Williams, who started playing with Miles Davis when he was a teenager. One of the most dynamic, inventive, explosive drummers to ever live. If I remember correctly, I understand that he died because of a botched heart surgery. Don't quote me, but I think so. I also keep forgetting to say that, I was corrected. It wasn't Michael Giles, who had also passed away. It was Ian McDonald from King Crimson. This is some dope stuff. And interestingly, it was Tony Williams' lifetime that inspired Electric Miles. And in so many ways, Miles kind of stole Tony Williams' band in many ways. This is unusual stuff. This is not straight jazz, funky. This is rock, but it's odd. What else do I have? I didn't pull them all. I have more, but I'll show these. Love this one. Tony Williams Lifetime. The new Tony Williams Lifetime. $1 Million Legs with Alan Holdsworth. Just killer. Just killer. I'm about to wrap up here because I can tell that I'm not well. I'm probably not going back to bed here, but I'm better, So thank you for your well-wishing. Play or Die. This came out on Record Store Day not too long ago, and I still haven't listened to this very much. So I have to check this out. But another one from the Tony Williams Lifetime, and I have more, era is Turn It Over. And like I said, this stuff, this is different. Doesn't sound like anyone. And it's definitely groundbreaking, pointing ahead to what can happen in music. That's what I wanted to share today musically. So I'm going to end the video by attaching the little clip of my speech, acceptance speech, and a couple pictures from the red carpet. Folks, again, thank you so much for your love and concern. And I hope that I feel good enough to start sending out CDs tomorrow. I can tell that, I would be amiss to go out today. I'm not well yet, okay? Take care.
Well, you guys that know me know, obviously I'm not David Nance. I'm a part of Mode Sound. David Nance's 2-year-old is having a birthday tonight. That is very important. So many people know me. I've been involved in the music scene in Omaha since the 70s. Whole lot of bands, Aria, my brother's Aria. Way back in the day, Digital Sex, maybe one of the bands that put this place internationally. But what I want to say on behalf of David Nance is, I met David Nance several years ago in a record store. And I'd already known about him and heard his stuff. And it's not exactly my style, but I could tell that the guy was real. And those are the kind of people I like to work with. And we have a whole lot of real in Omaha. We got a whole lot of real in Omaha. We got a whole lot of real in Omaha. Do you know what I'm fucking talking about? David said, there's no fucking way I'm gonna win. And he doesn't care. It's what I love about David. He just makes that music. So I'm very happy to accept this for David and Mode Sound. Thank you.